Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my vocal warm-up seemed to be pleasing me. Oh, how are you sounding, Jabroni? You don't even have your microphone plugged in yet. Oh, come on, get it on. Get it up. Cackle. Right, let's hear you now.
Hi.
And one more.
Hello.
That sounds great. I'm sure our viewers at home are... Oh, it's getting a bit out of hand now. I hope you're all excited and ready, people.
Stop touching my leg.
What?
Stop grabbing my thigh.
I'm not touching it.
Stop moving up.
I was trying to tell the audience that I hope they're excited. We will be with you shortly, people. You can see a countdown in the corner. We're getting ready once and for all to settle things as we move into All Hallows Cup day number 2. And what we're going to see is we are going to see 42 Esports up against SFD Gaming, yo. They're going to be the people that's going to be getting displayed on this channel. What I can do whilst we're waiting is I can show you that this is the schedule from yesterday, but as I click this, boom, this is what you have for today. So on Hot Karas's channel, displaying for the upper bracket, we're going to be having Skog Support versus Hybrid Esports. This is a new lineup for Hybrid Esports, and they're doing very well. They were pretty unstoppable yesterday, weren't they, Jabroni?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were very good, and we're looking to see good things from them again today. But Skog Support were also looking particularly strong with their new support, which was Gal Nagunar. So interested to see how they perform tonight. And then the thing that you are on this channel here to see is 42 Esports during their tournament esports debut. I believe they won 2-0. They got a clean sheet yesterday against Avada Kedavra. So we are looking to see how they're going to perform again today. And of course the winner of both of these two series will move on to participate in the grand finals. The losers, however, will go over to, as you can see, that 4th series there, which will be on Hot Karas's stream, will be then participating in the 3rd place final. So we can show that as seen over here in the brackets. So it's going to be exciting stuff. We've still yet to get our teams through to these finals and then claim our winner, who will survive the All Hallows Cup. But we will be with you shortly, so just stick with us as we get our teams ready, because we are not officially started yet. Like that. Oh my god, what are you putting on here? I can only do a couple of seconds of it. Ah! Oh! Did I see what in the theatre?
This song. This song.
No. We went to see the Halloween H2. No, not H2O, just the new Halloween film.
No, I mean in the theatre.
Alright, Jabroni, are you ready? Let's just go in. Ooh, Shamaka, welcome! Jabroni and I are now in colour, in Technicolor, because we've managed to escape the ethereal fairy realm that we were trapped in yesterday. Isn't that right, Jabroni?
Yes, but you came off a little worse for wear. You had to nut a few fairies
I was nutting those monsters.
to try and get away. That's why you're a bit beat up or
Well,
maybe dead.
I got us out of there in one piece, though, didn't I? Didn't I? Wow.
I helped.
You did. You did your bit. You did your bit. But listen, because of that, where are they? We earned our Halloween hero uniforms, which is good. Let's see your one. Oh, you gotta get a bit. All right, there we go. Yes.
Okay,
Good
I'll
stuff.
pull
Oh,
myself
wait.
up here.
Yeah, there you go. What?
there you go, it's right
What? What? Oh my gosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. My name is Halloween, and to my left, as always, is
Jabroni bro.
There we go. And we are your casting duo this evening as we move into day number 2 here in the All Hallows Cup, where we have some of the best teams fighting forward for the cash prize here in the finals. Tonight, we are going to have the following schedule for you, with Skog Support playing off against Hybrid Esports with their new lineup, and 42 Esports against Hero Lounge's favourite old esports team, which is the SFD Gaming Duo. And we're going to see them today on this channel. And if you're looking for the Skogsport versus Hybrid Esports, it is on Hot's Karis's channel. So, but you will be able to see the finals, of course, sticking here. This is good stuff. So anyway, let's see where we are in the action. Thank you for following, by the way, Yanderboss. Nice stuff there. But it's Halloween, folks. This is a good time. This is a good time indeed. Anyway, what we're seeing is 42 Esports have went up against SFD Gaming, and they've flipped the coin and it looks like Braxis Holdout is going to be banned. We're not going to see that tonight in this series. Do you not like it?
I don't like it, and I think it's one that a lot of people don't like. I've heard that they may even be getting rid of it from the HGC pool.
Oh.
Depending, I think it's just it's a map that a lot of people don't like, and a lot of people don't play, I guess.
Oh, well. I think the other one that is frequently complained about, but is a good map for new players, is Sky Temple.
Sky Temple.
But people used to complain about Garden of Terror, and that's been reworked. People constantly complain about Hanamura, and that got reworked again. So I mean, I think the thing is, the Blizzard development team do listen as best as they can to the community feedback, and they act upon it. The only thing that I've not seen them act upon as much is how much Kaldor was hating on the release cycle for Heroes, and he was constantly trying to fight back at Blizzard for that, and yet they're still doing it. I don't have a problem with it. It's just it makes casters' lives very difficult, because you've constantly got to be keeping up with the meta changes, as much as the top level players do, obviously, but like, it is very, very, very difficult to do that. So, and it could be made easier by slowing down the hero release cycle. So I mean, that's just commentary there. We are just waiting for the other team to finish their coin flip stuff there. So this is it.
We need to find out where we're going, and the other band, Maparoni. But yeah, We're hearing Skog might take this. I've got from good authority.
Oh, really?
I've just got some insider information from Nalapadine, as you can see.
Nalapadine. What's he saying? He's saying that Skogspor might take the whole cup.
Yeah.
Well, listen, they were looking really strong yesterday. And when they came out winning that first game, I thought, well, it's going to be an open and shut case. But then, during game number 2, their opponents managed to push them back pretty hard. Like, I was very impressed. But then what happened was, as the game got longer, it looked like their late game was needing a bit of work, and they managed to get beaten. So it went to a draw, it went to game number 3. Sorry, spoilers, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I was going to go back and watch the VOD.
Oh, well, I mean, you sure still can. But there we go. So, Dragonshire, that's the other map that we're just hearing this now. That's been banned. So Dragonshire is also banned. So we are now going to, would you like to tell our audience?
The Halloweeniest map for Halloween, it's Towers of Doom.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Also, thank you very much for following there. Would you like to try and say that name, Jabroni?
Twijilik.
Twajik, that's what we'll go with. Brilliant. Absolutely. Twajik says he's in love with their coach as well, by the way. So he's going for 42 Esports, my all-time favourite team. Interesting point to note is that this is their Esports tournament debut. This is the first time that we've seen them in this format. So looking forward to seeing how they come out here. What's this?
I'm dressed as a wildling from Game of Thrones. That's what I'll be.
Can Jabroni take off that scary outfit? It's just too scary for you. Oh no! Jabroni, why are you a wildling?
A wildling, that's what I'm going for with this strawberry blonde mustache combinatione.
I've got to keep drinking my rejuvenation juice or else I may just disappear. So, okay, so we're just getting the teams sorted out now.
Oh yeah, let's get it sorted out.
Whilst
and
we
let's
do
get
that.
in deep and hard.
Deep and hard. Whilst we do that, what I can do is I can show some of the replays from yesterday's last game there with Skog support, because I can see that some people in the chat are clearly keen to see some of that action. So let's just put that on for... We've got to give the viewers what they want. Give the viewers what they want. So if you just bear with us 1 second here, folks.
And then we'll be straight off
my
to
God,
the
the blast
towers.
right goes out with a blaze. You check the bush with his face and he is dead. And there goes the unstoppable lightning breath from Diablo, but he falls as well. Pay him, but you don't have any of your front lines, so you can't even march up to try and do that. You don't have the talent, and you are going to lose yourself a keep.
This is just amazing. People in the audience are pointing out Monka S enabled what? No, yeah, Monka S is the other account that Chelvin plays on. So EPG Chelvin is Monka S is Chelvin. It's the same guy, it's the same player.
Nutty!
Novelli in the chat, looking for our main man, Nutty. And yeah, just pointing out as well, this is actually Flavia Felix instant replays.
The Ring of Frost.
Thanks for the host.
Thanks for the host, by the way. Thanks for the host.
Oh!
And the rip and tear and tire does not go off.
Has had to pop unstoppable and is getting out of there safely. They do lose the keep, and they say, we don't want any.
This could be the make it or break it moment of the game for either team.
Candlelight using lightning breath, and he gets last right and dies again. Renella gets X striked and dies at max range to Chelvin. Chelvin on the Genji is trading out with the Junkrat.
Oh.
Rainer dies to other full-on focus, but Chelvin fancies it. The Swift Strike does not hit. I don't think he's got.
Oh my gosh!
What
a sidestep! That would have killed him.
That was horrible, because it's just keeping the blue team there while their core is taking so much damage, and this is it. The Ring of Frost goes out, the Blessed Shield goes out. There is 2 people dead, the Blaze and the Diablo, followed by the Rainer, and now they find themselves a Malfurion stuck on his wands. Gunter is getting chased but manages to boop himself away. Diablo has returned, but look at all the damage going to the core. It's fallen super low, and now the enemy team have joined it, and that is the red team going GG.
GG! Okay, that's us back there. Looks like our teams are ready, so we're just about to take you into the draft. Welcome, everybody. Welcome along. My name's Halloween, and to my left, as always, is...
Jabroni just escaped from the fairy realm where I met Johnny the Rhymer, whatever his name was.
Thomas the Rhymer.
Thomas the Rhymer.
Thomas the Rhymer. Okay, so it's Halloween, and we are in the semi-finals here for the All Hallows Cup. This is 42 Esports in blue on the left, and on the right is SFD Gaming from Heroes Lounge. And we're seeing Medivh being banned out straight away, right at the beginning.
Get away. He can allow all these quick rotations with his portals. He can he can give you a get out of jail free card with his Protect and then Portal. So, I mean, last night we even saw kind of the value he had against a Garrosh comp. So, just get rid of him. If you don't want him, get rid of him. And then Dahaka, Dr. Global himself. I don't know what species he is.
Dahaka is a primal Zerg.
A primal Zerg, there you go.
Yeah.
So no primal Zergs going to be making their way onto Towers of Doom, I assume?
Because I think the basic concept is that all the Zerg were telepathically controlled by what was called the Overmind, but there was primal Zerg that didn't require an Overmind, and he is an example of that. Another Zerg being banned out there, Abathur. Now Abathur's very popular in this map, isn't he?
Very, very popular. Just sits, soaks a lane, puts a hat on you and helps you win objectives, especially when people like Genji and that see plays on this map.
He's a global threat, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of traditional first bans, that is Maiev.
But it's Diablo who snap picked, not the Genji, which some people might be shockaroonied at.
Diablo over Genji for first pick. I'm seeing a lot of Diablo. I mean, the three meta tanks that we've seen a lot of recently is Diablo, Muradin,
and Garrosh.
There we go. Now we saw Garrosh in use yesterday, but there's Muradin. Okay, and Tyrande, by the way, we saw a bit of Tyrande yesterday as well. So the three heroes here, this is all meta. This is all straight up meta there. So let's see what we get there.
Yeah, so I mean, it is pretty good getting in your tank pick, because now you're not going to be banned out. It would leave you on a Garrosh if your Muradin did get planned. I'm just having a quick look.
What are you looking for here? Can we not just get our producer to do this? What are you after?
I was just so in the HCC finals group stage.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
The pick rate of everyone over say 88% is Garrosh, Diablo, Maiev, Tyrande, and Genji. And we have a Genji, we have a Diablo, we have a Tyrande so far.
So we've almost got them all. But Whitemane coming in, totally agree with that. I think Whitemane is completely underrated. She's so amazing for how clutch her heals are. Anyway, so here we go. We've got a Phoenix band. No surprises there.
No, but it's pretty cool. Like, you can see that these people are high-ranking players. I mean, I think mostly all have lightning ranks with numbers beside them, which is no mean feat. And them prioritizing these heroes with the picks and bans, it's a show of good things to come. And there we go, Malthael, solo laner with his on a pale horse, is not going to be joining Le Party.
Indeed. When is the Skog Support game is being called out there? Skog Support is actually over on Channel 2 just now. So if you go to twitch.tv/HotCaris, that's where Skog Support are playing. They're playing just now, so they'll probably be in the draft as we speak. However, the finals will be on this channel after this series as well, so do come back if you're looking for some more HOTS action. If Skog Support make it through, we'll be casting them. So,
oh wow!
And whoever wins this series will be going on for that cast as well. The loser of this series will go on for the third place finals. Alright, so what we got there, Yrel, she's a typical solo laner, and Junkrat. That's unexpected though. Wow, I'm throwing a PogChamp out into the chat because no one expected that. Lost Vikings coming out. Now, I've not seen it. Right, I've heard a lot about this, guys, the 42 Esports. Our kind of fellow caster on Channel 2 at the moment has been telling us she interacts with them a lot, but I wasn't expecting that. Right, Jabroni, you got to pick. Who, out of these two drafts, do you currently favour?
I'm going to go with the Vikings, just to see what happens. Even though it's reset versus reset, Genji versus Lei Ming, I'm going to go with Vikings.
100%. I'm backing that. That is absolute insanity here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching in the chat right now, let us know, what do you think? Out of those two teams with their drafts, who do you support? Who do you think is going to win game number 1 in this best of 3 series?
I've just realised with the delay, you've put PogChamp in the chat, and then they'll go, why is that in the chat? for like what 60 seconds. and
Oh,
then go,
more than that. But yeah, they'll hear it and they'll know why now. That's it. That's it. So
very good. But yeah, I don't know the team comp of the team on the right, which is.
thanks very much, Zap Kuma, for the love there. Oh, also, Mr. Crisby, he's giving us hugs in the chat. Can you give him a flex? Because he's always asking for that.
I can try. I can't really right now.
Oh,
The
come on,
lighting's
come
all
on,
wrong.
lift yourself up there.
Huh? I'll do it in between the next one. You gotta
Okay,
stay tuned.
You got to stay tuned for that. There we go. Okay, so
Prepare yourself for battle.
welcome along to game number 1 of our best of 3 series. Here on the left we have 42 Esports. We've got Twist there on Tyrande. We've got IQs on the Vikings. We've got Eternity as Lei Ming there. We've got Chapter as Muradin, and we've got Kolos, who could forget that, on Greymane. Jabroni, would you like to introduce their opponent?
Did you see Twist was on the new Wonder Billy, the grown-up Wonder Billy?
Yeah.
Right, so you have Mangar on the Whitemane, Zeeble on Junkrat, Benji on Diablo, Born on Urel, and is that Durangdur on the Genji?
There we go, Durandur.
Durandur.
Durandur. Let's get a look at this. Did you just turn that into a song? Let's get a look at those level 1 talents. Anything unusual there? Looks like we're going for damage on Muradin.
And spell armor, spell heal, sorry, or whatever it is.
The
for
spell armor is really
Tyrande.
good. The spell armor is really good. Power hungry for Ming as well. Yeah, all looks pretty standard. I would have perhaps taken the spell armor for Diablo at level 1, but I think maybe he just favours.
I think this is you're playing against a Greymane. I know that there's the Ming, but you're playing against a Greymane who can chunk you down, and it might be quite difficult for a Whitemane to heal a big healy boy with a big high health pool like Diablo. So he knows what he's doing.
He does indeed. That's the thing that we can't stress enough, is that these players know exactly what they're doing.
So Genji went top lane to try and gank one of the old Vikiones, but it didn't come off. But Diablo actually, as number 1 hero killer, gets the first kill on the Vikings. But guess what? Muradin's going to join with his little short stature and make sure no soakage is missed. As I say that one,
I know, just to make you look like an idiot, then runs away. There they go. But the thing is, they've got the Vikings. They don't really need to worry about losing experience.
They just need to win the game, I guess, is the plan. And but the red team are going to have something to say about that. They're not going to want the enemy team to win the game. So
are they actually going to go and steal this?
No, it's been capped already. I think they just don't want it to get into lane and do any dips or any tink.
Wow. Crisby saying he never asked you to flex, Jabroni. Yikes. Well, listen.
That's a yikes from me. But,
that's a straight up yikes.
Yeah, so this is what is going to be great for the blue team. They're playing this strategy after the rework where you just sit in bot lane, butter up, take the tower, and you just keep it there. And guess what? The Vikings in the 2 extra lanes are going to mean that you don't lose any soak. So I think that's what will be what they want to do, which is why the red team picked up the Sapper camp so early, because then it couldn't be stolen away from them as well.
Indeed. It looks like pretty much all the action's going to be here in the bottom lane because they've got these Vikings to sit in the other lanes. It's actually a pretty smart technique, this. Wow, no. A lot of damage coming down on Mangar. Is Mangar going to make it out?
Swipe from Greymane. Greymane dives in, but will he be able to? He doesn't manage to confirm the kill. Now he is soaking tower shots. He will die to the Junkrat as well.
Oh, and that is a good grenade from Zeeble as he manages to get
You've got
a kill.
Genji who's like, hey, I can come join this because I've got a Swift Strike, and he is chunking down the Ming, but Ming will get away with blinks and more blinks.
That is Blink City.
But that would have been the worst case for the red team at SFD Gaming, because if you were losing players to a Viking comp, I mean, but very nice turnaround for them. Benji's
oh my gosh, look at that little rapid feat there. Are they going to be able to get all 3 here? It looks like Born's interrupted.
That's the second time he's done it. It's minging, because this also means that Urel cannot join the team fight. So it will have to be a 4v4, because if Urel leaves it, the Vikings are going to cap it. So it's just gross. This is going to see, and all the while this goes on, it's good for the Vikings players, because guess what? They've got one guy soaking top lane. So I mean, this is just ace for F2 Esports.
Well, I mean, at the moment, 42 Esports are in the lead, but just by a fraction. They have to get this to maintain that.
So these are just going great. Look, Urel is now finally managing to get the cap on the top right. Benji
Their advantage is now out. This is it. Right, so if 42 is going to do something here, it's now or never.
Oh, there we go. So you lost the hero, but you are still in XP just, and you've given up two thingies. So this still can work for the Vikings. I think the 2 camps coming back up as well means that there's extra pressure to go on the bot lane.
I mean, I think all things still need to be revealed, but it's neck and neck for experience. There's only one takedown on the board. Level 7's just round the corner. Let's see how this rolls out. Back to you in the studio.
Back to me in the studio. So the Vikings have now picked up both lanes again. Yrel soaking top lane. Genji going there to soak it. SFD is freezing lanes. The best strategy against Vikings is what Synolicium is saying. Synolicium.
Silesium. That's what I'm going for. It's sapper on sapper action here on Halloween as the All Hallows Cup game number 1 in this best of 3 series rolls out. Are they going to manage to push this in, do you think?
They're going to want to. Look, I think Murden was even trying to bait the disruption mine or whatever it's called.
And that's an amazing stun as Benji falls down.
That was a lot of damage. That must have been the big fat D from Tyrande going on his head, as well as the Lunar Flare keeping him where he doesn't want to be. And that is 1 dead. And that, unfortunately, if you are a SFD gaming fan, gives up the bottom structure. And if you're the blue team, you don't want to give this back. You want to keep this for the rest of the game.
You do indeed. You do indeed. And then comes a very aggressive chapter against Mangar. And Mangar gets stunned, but he's safe, I would say, for now.
Ming. That was ace, the amount of damage he was able to put out. The
Very
Viking
good
guy
escape.
in top lane, though, has left Yrel and Genji to be able to push this in. There is Soak being missed mid, but, I mean, you're nearly going to get there with a tower.
With both towers coming in mid and bottom, the fact that SFD Gaming have lost this tower bottom right is crucial, really. In comes a stun from Benji on Muradin. Muradin trying to jump out with his dwarf toss, succeeds. Viking manages to cap bottom altar.
Yep, that is a bonus, and you have your 5 hit points as well, so they could even give this up because they know that they're going to reach level 10. First, unless Greyman wants a little pokey, Benji has to soak the lunar arrow or whatever, the flare.
Durinder, I think, is going to get it. Oh, and he moves because Eternity throws the orb out. Huge death on Junkrat. Is it over?
Ming getting the reset as well as the full combination is what it looked like, and Tyrande just doing dips.
Tyrande is indeed doing
or
dips.
allowing people to do dips. As,
do you know what? All the while, because of bribe stacks, they managed to capture a camp in top lane. This is starting to roll in favour of 42 at this point. I would say it's taken about 6 minutes for the strategy to actually come into full effect, but it's now starting to unwind. Let's see what SFD can do to counter that. Jabroni, can you introduce the heroic abilities?
Yeah. Is that play again? You've got Cursed Bullet, you've got Wave of Force, you've got Shadow Stalk and Avatar. But look, this is what we're saying. This is what we thought was going to happen. Is the bottom lane is just going to be continuously pressured by the blue team because they're going to say, we don't want to give this back up. We have people who are going to soak the other lanes. Genji's tried to sniff that out, but it was actually knocked away by the Tyrande Owl, saying you can't sniff this out because we know you're there.
Sniffing it. Oot. There we go. So let's see what happens as the Cursed Bullet chunks down Diablo's health. Notice though, SFD are actually a level ahead, and they managed to take top tower there. So I think they've just realised, look, we're not going to win this in bottom lane here, so let's just go for other lanes.
Massive. I think that didn't even get to go off. Oh, Diablo's fallen super low, but does manage to get out there. White Mage tried to do the best to keep him alive.
He just needs a globe, and then he can sit back in this fight, remember, and look at his health just coming right back up because of White Mane's utility. Her ute, as it were.
SFD managing to get back to top health.
That's a disgusting amount of health regen there for Diablo. He's right back at full health now. He didn't even leave. However, Cursed Bullet comes out and chunks him right back down.
Cursed Bullet with the Lunar Flare combination. There goes Lightning Breath on to 2 people, but they're just choosing to fight into it. Even Greymane diving in. Avatar has to be popped to keep the Muradin alive. This is not a deal because the altar is spawning in 0.01 seconds.
And that is the altar up. So let's see if this bell towers are going to shoot in favour of SFD. Or, oh, in comes the strike.
Swift Strike onto the Viking, and Genji's like, I'm going to back out now. Kind of. Like, I'm not going to keep chasing.
Is that what he's like?
Benji checking the bush. He gets hit by the Lunar Flare, but the capping has come through from Junkrat, our boy.
And that's 28 to 25. This game is still neck and neck, despite the unusual strategy of the Vikings being in this draft. It is actually a fairly close game. I mean, look at that experience bars. They couldn't get any closer.
So, Oh, Wave of Force comes out, keeping Genji where he doesn't want to be. Protect, and he has to drop his...
Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade being used as an escape. Speaking of which, it's Scarlet Aegis, the ripping in the tearing tire. We've got Argent Defender and the Dragon Blade. And by the way, that is Lightning Breath, not Epoch for Diablo.
Urel's just doing a service top lane of just pushing the Viking away and stopping them from being able to reclaim the tower. And
Freezing
now
lanes. That's what Cyclism was saying in the chat earlier.
but the blue team are losing their foothold on the bottom right fort. So this might be where a Vikings comp falls apart, because you aren't getting the XP lead. Oh, but then you nearly kill a Genji. He had less than 1 tick of health left, but the white mane came through and kept him alive. Wow.
That was juicy skills there by Durandar, for sure.
It's just the blow up from the blue team. F2. They are
42.
42.
42.
42. 32.
Yep.
The blow up from them is just massive. Look, they're going on Diablo
Oh!
now. The Crystal goes out, the Lunar Flare goes out, and he falls super low. The Aegis has to be dropped, and he even tries to keep himself alive. Or, sorry, just put out the damage with the Lightning Breath, but it does not work. The Sapper's just stopped. Oh, it tanked one of Junkrat's bear traps.
That was juicy. But they don't want to give up this team fight yet. I'm surprised at that. Look at that
Diablo's reset of
Diablo.
Souls, unfortunately for him. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here, because you do have the Vikings, but Genji and Urel are top lane. So it's 2 Vikings
Oh,
versus Genji Urel.
that Junkrat grenade actually threw one of the Sapper camps into the base. And there goes another one. Are they going to get the third one as well? Oh, but Diablo falls trying to prevent it, and the Sapper does jump. That was worst case scenario.
Genji managed to kill one of the Vikings, is what it looked like. Urel and one of the Vikings are fighting. Genji is going to get the cap, is what it looks like, because there's not going to be another
he gets
interrupt.
that altar.
Play again going to be popped. They're going to go for the invade here, because they know Junkrat and Whitemane are bottom lane. I don't know if they know Whitemane's bottom lane, but they know Junkrat's bottom lane.
Whitemane's on our way. It's Born against an amazing amount of characters there. Durandar leaping into victory to try and get some stall.
Nice protect from Durandar there, keeping
That
himself
was
up.
very good.
To full health. The curse bullet goes out on Urel. She says, I don't want any more of this. I'm not going to be able to stall it. And that is 24-17 on core hit points.
24-17, but still 14-14. There's no talent tier disadvantage for either team at this stage. It's neck and neck.
It would be good if this Viking could get back the top right lane, but Urel is
Do you
going to
know,
make this hard.
structurally
Top left.
speaking, as you're pointing out, that top left tower's still down. So, I mean, the advantage... Oh, and in comes Urel. It's a pincer attack. The Lightning Breath coming out. Absolutely devastating twist. Dragon Blade sweeping its way through the enemies. Eternity just makes it out with the skin of his teeth.
That was a huge double stun from the Murden, keeping the
Wow.
Genji off the Ming, keeping her alive, because that would have been another kill. They do lose the Terran, sorry, and with that they're going to say, hey, let's just take mid. So we have top, we have mid, and we could even maybe go and pressure bottom and get every boy of the cannons
They might have been
firing.
down in terms of the altars, but they are not out. Look at SFD taking total map dominance.
Genji even aggressively using his agility to get
Cyber
him.
agility at that.
Just saying, I want to see what's happening in this camp, and if there is anybody there, you're going to run from my 5-man team.
He's psychological warfare. However, Cursed Bullet coming out there.
Curse Bullet does hit onto the Junkrat. He managed to boop himself away. He is low, but getting healed up by the Urel. And now Murden has found himself where he doesn't want to be. He has to drop Avatar to try and stay alive. The stun comes out from the shadow. He hopped over.
What a dive. Dwarf toss to victory, and Chapter is out.
That was incredible. It looked like the Genji had Swift Striked as well. But yeah,
He's very lucky to be alive. Like,
don't have Avatar for the next objective, but it looks like they're going to forego bot lane and forego the right hand side and just try and send one Viking on the left hand side. So this is going to be 2 altars with 6 shots apiece for the red team. This is going to be 12 hit points.
they're trying to stall. They managed to stall. What a shot there. Are they going to get this down?
Can they get it before the Urel caps? That is the questione. They don't manage.
No, very close, very close. But now they're all going to fight over this point up here.
Yep, Genji has managed to interrupt every time the Viking was trying to cap. So now it's going to be a 5v5 or whatever it is with the Vikings.
One of those grenades made it through. I mean, a fraction of a second longer, and this altar would still be up. Argent Defender being used there.
Ardent Defender is gone. There we go. So that's 12 hit points to 14 hit points, 16 to 16. But there is an XP advantage on the side of
It's
F242.
so close. It is so close. This is the kind of drama we come to expect here in the semi-finals of an All Hallows Cup. It's 12 to 14. It's 16 to 17. The levels are so close. Let's have a look at the talents there, Jabroni.
Let's have a look at the talents.
Let's
And
have a
I'm
look at
looking.
them, Jabroni.
I'm a liking, and I'm looking, and I'm liking is what they say. Diablo actually going for the oldie Diablo build, apart from not got APOC, of
Yeah,
course.
it's lightning breath, but otherwise, yeah, pretty familiar, as I dare say.
Yeah, before his rework mondo. Urel hit on 16 stacks of lunar flares, and she has been hitting these. Like they have been such a setup for murking people, is what it feels like. So
Just murking folk. Absolutely. So what are we going to see here? It looks like, 42 Esports have managed to take top left tower. They've taken the mid tower. They're actually within spitting distance of getting another tower
Ooh.
of their own.
double Viking kill. Genji killing one of the Vikings. Urel also killing one of the Vikings. That I thought the blue team were just going to want to pressure bot lane, but Benji is actually caught out, and he is getting chunked down. White main heals aren't going to be able to do anything, but now Twist, who takes a ribbon and tear and tire to the face, was low but heals back up, and now Genji's going to try and get away.
That is dramatic that he survived. I cannot believe Durandar is still alive. Alright, okay, looks like the bottom bell tower is now available. The bottom altar to fire 4 bell towers is now available. It looks like Ikaz is going for it.
There we go. They're getting a foothold back on this map with the Vikiones. Full level advantage, kind of, as well.
Well, they're now in the lead. Actually, they've got 2 hit points above and beyond their opponents. So
very nice.
it's been back and forth like a tidal wave. It has been going in and out. And there we go. Mangar is down. Mangar, of course, is subbing in on SFD at the moment, I think, from Team Epic, who participated in the last All Hallows Cup and are a Division 1 team from Heroes Lounge.
There we go. So the bottom lane has been taken back by F242, and that's what they wanted, isn't it? And they're going to leave one of the Vikings here to try and stop the minions from getting so close, but I think Junkrat's going to do a little poke.
Let's see if Durandar is able to get a Viking kill here as they push out this lane.
Oh, he's going for the camp instead.
Oh.
He probably doesn't want the Viking to come and bribe it, putting more pressure on the top lane, but it has been sniffed out by the Tyrande Owl. Urel is in the top lane though, and I don't think a Viking against Genji Urel would fare very well. So,
No, I agree with that, Jabroni. So, what are 42 going to do? Do you know, honestly, if I had to call the game right now, I honestly don't know who's winning. This is absolutely dramatic.
well, this is the value of a Viking comp as well. Look, level 20 to 18, there's 2 level disadvantage. You've lost your bottom 4, and now it's like, do we give up the bottom 4? Do we give up the altars so we can go and fight another day?
They've got 3 sapper camps, 3 sappers coming in here
Yep.
from that camp as well. They have to deal with that before they can even run. So I guess their best case scenario here is to allow them to shoot five shots over, but they can't allow... Oh, and with that, I think that seals their fate.
Oh my god, the chain CC didn't even allow Ardent Defender to get off, because that's Urel. You can't kill Urel if she's got an Ardent Defender, but guess what, you can.
Look at this, I'm almost certain this is game number 1 here.
Yeah, sorry, I was counting it out in my head, and it's 5 hit points last. The Vikings used play again.
Tyranda's on it, she's almost got this, they're trying to interrupt. They manage! They do interrupt, but at what cost as Diablo dies? Durandar's going around the other side like 2 trailer park girls. He manages to get a protect on, but it's not enough as he falls. Tyranda's making another attempt at this. A grenade comes in! Look at the poke for days coming in from Junkrat here. This is outrageous. Diablo's actually back. Tyranda's gonna get it. Oh, and another poke! This is drama. This is drama. She's going for it.
The Vikings are falling to the grenade.
Human shields! Operation Human Shield!
I think Grayman was going to try and soak some of the
What?
tower shot, the grenades, but he soaked too many. And he died.
Nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming. Tyrande was at this for about 15 attempts, but did not succeed to get the altar. Now it looks like SFD Gaming are trying to get the kills. They're going to have to run back and get this. Is Benji going to be the one?
5-12. Thankfully, if you are a F242 esports fan,
Flubby Borry, thanks for the follow there. I appreciate that.
And the host.
And the host. That's
And the
very
host.
good. And the host.
But yeah, so
Why are they not capturing it?
Because
Oh, it looks like
they're
they're
gonna
going
pick-
for the top bell tower.
possibly even bottom. But look, Muradin and Tyrande say, hey, you're not going to get our bottom bell tower without our say-so.
In comes the owl, and it hits. He's going to go straight for it again. They're not going to be able to interrupt a second time, but it looks like 42 are going to defend bottom. I honestly thought this game was over.
This is crazy.
This is absolutely crazy. I have huge respect for SFD Gaming for keeping themselves in this game at this point. Well done.
Is that endless nades on the side of Junkers? Is that because that was crazy, how much of a disruption he was able to be, and he chunked so many people so low. What are the red team going to do? They're sharking around the boss. I don't know if they're trying to bait it or if they're actually going to go for it. If somebody shows bottom lane, are they going to burn the boss down?
Well, the problem is, I don't even think they can go for that because they've got 6 sappers potentially about to run down bottom, and that's just too much of a threat for them.
And the Viking now sitting on the boss saying, we're going to know if you're going to smell it.
Yeah.
No, if you start sniffing around it, we're going to smell it first, is what I meant to say.
There's too much aromas here for
Yeah.
me to follow the metaphor. But that's removed that threat for SFD Gaming, and 42 Esports are within poking distance of victory here, and they know it. But with 8 points to 5, it really still is anybody's game.
Ardent Defender has been popped. There's a 120-second cooldown, so you will not have that for the next team fight, probably, maybe. And the bottom... Oh, Benji goes in. He uses his blink to actually get in. Lightning Breath is hitting him, but he's actually fallen the lowest of the low. Play again is called to get the Vikings down to the bottom lane, and it is now going to be a scrap. Bjorn has jumped away. Chris Scarlet Aegis has been popped. Double death. 3 deaths on the Vikings.
Oh, but play again played, and now the Vikings are all back in the fight.
That is huge. So this is 16-2 on shots. Sorry, 6-2 on shots. So yes. So the red team could win this by capping both, but
That's another Viking death here. Right, this is a split effort at this stage. It's anybody's game.
anybody's game. The Viking is going in front line. Viking now. Murden has joined the fight. He will not have Avatar to fight with. Genji has popped his dragon blade thing.
He manages to get one Viking.
Oh my god, one of the Vikings managed to cap top lane, I think. So this doesn't end the game. It's going to be a 3-2 on health points.
My gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, you have possibly the closest Towers of Doom match we have seen outside of the Open Division for quite some time.
Blue team finally getting some headway back, but oh,
The
this
boss
is the call.
is a finishing move for both teams.
That was sniffed out by Tyrande Owl, wasn't it?
Oh,
That
it absolutely
yeah.
was.
So they know.
Everybody's coming in on this. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the final team fight
Whoa,
of this match.
Genji!
Genji is destroyed, deleted, AFK from keyboard. He is out.
So now you have to fight if you're the red team. Look, they're going for the Suki. They're sipping their cup, and now they're going in. Lightning Breath has been dropped, and that kills 3 of the Vikings. Riven and Terran Tire goes in, but you need to get on this point because it's going to kill the boss. The boss has now been capped, and it's a fight. It's Mjord, it's Benji. They're staying on it. Morden has popped Avatar, and he's trying to keep on it. Urel's twatting people away, but not managing.
Oh my god! What are we even watching here,
Benji
ladies
dies.
and gentlemen?
Ardent Defender
And it's
throws
going!
him away.
What? Oh my god! That is possibly the most dramatic finish I have ever seen in my casting career. That is incredible! PogChamp!
Can't do that. There's a minute wait.
They don't know what I'm talking about, Willis! This is... wow! Well, if there was anybody here tonight wondering, what are we doing here?
Is that enough to bring you back from the dead?
It's too much excitement. So hang on. That was SFD Gaming.
Because Urel popped the Ardent Defender, got back to full health, and just twatted people away off the point. That is why Urel is minging.
No, honestly, I need a moment. I need a moment to properly express what just happened there. That was 2 to 3 in hit points. That's how close it was, ladies and gentlemen. And then it came down to the boss plate, and Genji died like that before they started. And SFD Gaming, rather than go, okay, well, we've lost the game, managed to just enter some sort of bar brawl on that, like, tiny sumo ring, and then they got it. What? Wow. And do you know what? That was there was multiple points in that series where SFD Gaming refused to give up. Like where 42 Esports had Tyrande capping their altar, and rather than give up, they just kept poking with endless nades from Junkrat until they got it. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The Twitch chats just went unbelievable, like just went wild because you guys have just caught up with us. That is incredible. Well done to them. Absolutely well done to them. Do we want to see the replays, Jabroni? I think we should run through that very quickly whilst we wait for the games to come up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Let's take you to that.
That Urel, as they're saying, Urel saved the game, Urel MVP.
Oh,
because
but
that
then you
was
nearly kill a Genji. He had less than 1 tick of health left, but the white main came through and kept it. Goes out, the Lunar Flare goes out, and he falls super low. The Aegis has to be dropped, and he even tries to keep himself alive. Or, sorry, just put out the damage with the Lightning Breath, but it does not work. The Sapper's just stopped. Oh, it tanked one of Junkrat's bear traps. Genji and Urel are top lane, so it's 2 Vikings versus Genji and Urel.
That Junkrat grenade actually threw one of the Sapper camps into the base. And there goes another one. Are they going to get the third one as well? Oh, but Diablo falls trying to prevent it, and the Sapper does jump. That was worst case scenario. It's a pincer attack. The Lightning Breath coming out. Absolutely devastating twist. Dragon Blade sweeping its way through the enemies. Eternity just makes it out with the skin of his teeth.
That was a huge double stun from the Murden, keeping the
Wow.
Genji off the Ming. Keeping her alive, because that would have been another kill. They do lose the Tyran, sorry. Does hit onto the Junkrat. He managed to boop himself away. He is low, but getting healed up by the Urel. And now Murden has found himself where he doesn't want to be. He has to drop Avatar to try and stay alive. The stun comes out from the shadow. He hopped over.
What a dive. Dwarf toss to victory, and Chapter is out.
Chunked down. Whiteman healed. Aren't going to be able to do anything. But now Twist, who takes a ribbon and tear tire to the face, was low, but heals back up. And now Genji's going to try and get away.
That is dramatic that he survived. I cannot believe Durinder is still alive. It's their fate.
Oh my god, the chain CC didn't even allow Ardent Defender to get off. Because that's Urel. You can't kill Urel if she's got an Ardent Defender, but guess what, you can.
Look at this, I'm almost certain this is game number 1 here.
Yeah, sorry, I was counting it out in my head, and that is, it's 5, the 5 hit points last. The Vikings used play again.
Tyranda's on it, she's almost got this, they're trying to interrupt. They manage! They do interrupt, but at what cost as Diablo dies? Durinder's going around the other side like 2 trailer park girls. He manages to get a protect on, but it's not enough as he falls. Tyranda's making another attempt at this. A grenade comes in! Look at the poke for days coming in from Junkrat here. This is outrageous. Diablo's actually back. Tyranda's gonna get it. Oh, and another poke! This is drama. This is drama.
She's going for it. Falling. The Vikings are falling to the grenade.
Human shields operation. Human shield.
I think Grayman was going to try and soak some of the
what?
Tower shot, the grenades, but he soaked too many.
Nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming. Tyrande was at this for about 15 attempts, but did not succeed to get the altar. Now it looks like SFD Gaming are trying to get the kills. They're going to have to run back and get this. Is Benji going to be the one?
5 to 12. He's actually getting Lightning Breath is hitting him, but he's actually fallen the lowest of the low. Play again is called to get the Vikings down to the bottom lane, and it is now going to be a scrap. Bjorn has jumped away. Chris Scarlet Aegis has been popped. Double death. 3 deaths on the Vikings.
Oh, but play again played, and now the Vikings are all back in the fight.
That is line Viking. Now Murden has joined the fight. He will not have Avatar to fight with. Genji has popped his Dragon Blade thing.
He manages to get one Viking.
Oh my god, one of the Vikings managed to cap top lane, I think. So this doesn't end the game. It's going to be a 3 to 2 on health points.
My gosh. You're about to see the final team fight of this match. Genji is destroyed, deleted, AFK from keyboard. He is out.
So now you have to fight if you're the red team. Look, they're going for the Suki. They're sipping their cup, and now they're going in. Lightning Breath has been dropped, and that kills 2-3 of the Vikings. Ribbon and Tearing Tire goes in, but you need to get on this point because it's going to kill the boss. The boss has now been capped, and it's a fight. It's Mjord, it's Benji. They're staying on it. Morden has popped Avatar, and he's trying to keep on it. Urel's twatting people away, but not managing.
Oh my god! What are we even watching here,
Benji
ladies and gentlemen?
Throws him away.
What? Oh my god, that is possibly the most dramatic finish I have ever seen in my casting career. That is incredible! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us. There is just a temporary bit of technical things we just need to sort out here before we go into the next game, but you can let them know. Where are we going?
We are going to Volskaya Foundry.
Volskaya Foundry.
Those
is gonna be the
guy
next match.
found
So stick with us, people. We'll be right back. Okay, so if we
You
go...
might need to pull that from behind you. Yeah, boy.
Okay, now I think that's us. Right, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing us, thanks very much for sticking with us. As some of you are aware, during that game, Blizzard released a technical patch which brought down the entire network and kicked all of our teams out. So, that's the gist of it. The gist or just of it.
Just
but,
is.
what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take our stream down temporarily for a minute or two just to get everything sorted, and then we will be right back with you. So now, we hate to do this because obviously interrupting the flow of events is a nightmare scenario for anyone running a tournament, but if you could just bear with us as we sort this out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the stream off air and we will get this sorted and we will be back live hopefully within a few minutes. So if you could refresh your browsers in about five minutes or less, we will be right with you. So thanks once again for sticking with us. Thank you, everybody.